This is a black hole. More specifically, this is a man-made black hole. It may not look like much, but this used to be a planet known as Meridia, a verdant colony of super-Earth that had amazing potential. Today, Meridia stands only as a testament to human wrath and folly. No longer can resources be harvested from this world, the honor and memory of super-Earth's sons and daughters forgotten. I'd like to introduce you to the concept of the cobalt bomb. A cobalt bomb is a nuclear device designed to maximize radioactive fallout. When exposed to the bomb's neutron radiation, cobalt transforms into cobalt-60. This isotope emits potent gamma radiation, leading to prolonged environmental contamination. The rate of expiration due to exposure varies on said exposure. For our case, we are going to assume the worst possible situation. Your exposure was unlimited. You were planetside when the cobalt bombs were detonated. If the explosion isn't what killed you, following it is the cobalt's radiation. Within seconds, you'd begin experiencing extreme nausea and vomiting due to onset radiation sickness. Within a minimum of a few minutes, you'd begin to experience widespread tissue damage, necrosis, and potentially organ failure. By the 10-minute mark, you're already dead, having succumbed to organ failure, in particular, the failure of your heart. That's not to say the distribution of cobalt-60 would be entirely fair. In the beginning, it would be reserved to ground zero. Tens of thousands dead instantly. But again, this is only the beginning. The immediate devastation wrought by the cobalt bomb is large and apocalyptic, but the next couple hours would only get worse. The fallout has begun to rain down from above. The atmosphere is saturated with radioactive materials that rain down and collect in natural bodies of water, such as rivers, lakes, and groundwater. Long story made short, within 30 days of detonation, the planet is entirely saturated by cobalt-60 radioactive materials, penetrating deep into the surface, effectively exterminating life itself, likely forever. Likely remaining this way for the next 100 to 200 years. Eventually, the cobalt-60 will expire. With a half-life of 5.2 years, it is one of the quickest decaying radioactive materials. One day, super-Earth's light would return to this planet, which is something the dark fluid could not guarantee with Meridia. This is to say nothing of the terminids themselves. Being a carbon-based life form, it can be safely assumed through safe research that they would also succumb to similar effects as a human under exposure to cobalt-60 and its extreme gamma radiation. Every terminid planetside will experience extreme DNA decay, soft tissue necrosis, and organ failure. The larger members of the species will endure longer, but will ultimately fall victim to the same fate as their kin. On June 2nd, 2184, Super-Earth Armed Forces High Command initiated Operation Enduring Peace. Millions of Helldivers were sacrificed deploying dark fluid. With the adoption of the cobalt bomb, we need only sacrifice a brave few. To those who watched all the way through, thank you. I'm trying to get better at YouTube. If you liked what you saw, consider subscribing and liking the video. Additionally, for those interested in joining a Helldivers 2 clan, you can find the link to our Discord server in the description below. The 1st Colonial Regiment is always recruiting and we have weekly events. Thank you.